Hi guys, this is Jerry from Timeless Treasures Estate Sales. I want to invite all you guys to this incredible sale in Morganville, New Jersey. It's going to start on October 17th and 18th, and we added some more dates on the 29th, the 30th, the 31st, and the 1st of November. As you can see, this is one of the bedrooms upstairs. There is just so many Christmas items, decorative items, that all over the house. They're amazing vintage items that you haven't seen for a very, very long time. You can see there's some doll collections Winnie the Pooh in the background. This is one of the bedrooms that's upstairs. We've been staging this house for a very long time. Finally got it the way we wanted, ready for your sale, and ready for you guys to come and shop it. So you could look around. You could see that every closet. Now we're in another bedroom, and you can see all of the vintage Christmas decorations, Christmas ornaments. There's a cradle there, beautiful cradle. This is an upstairs bedroom. You can see the figurines, beautiful figurines. They're all over the house. Some really, really nice vintage furniture, some mid-century modern furniture. Again, all of these little Christmas decorations, large and small, and they're scattered around the house. And you can see we can go on to this other side of the room. There's a lot of brand new linen, all wrapped up, never used. And we're coming up with another really nice dresser. And again, some more vintage items. There's some baby clothes in there, all brand new. A lot of pick boxes throughout this house, guys, for you to go through and just have some fun shopping the sale. This is another bedroom off to the right. And you can see there's a doll collection there of little dolls and angels, and most of them are brand new. And you can see we're going into a little closet in the back, some vintage radios, some lamps. There's a nice bedroom set that we took apart to make some more room so we could fit more items. We're coming out of there, and then we're going into the upstairs bedroom to the right. And again, hundreds of dolls, all brand new in boxes. A lot of Christmas decoration, pick boxes. There's ribbons and all sorts of. Look at these dolls. I mean, it's an amazing collection. There's some vintage Christmas ornaments there. There's again all of these Christmas dolls. Some animated, some sing, some light up, some are just fun to look at. There's hundreds and hundreds of little figurines to go with these beautiful nativity sets. And you can see there's a lot of nativity sets up on these shelves here. You can see all of the figurines for the nativity sets. There's all of the nativity sets on the top shelf there. And now we're coming up to the vintage Christmas balls and the Christmas ornaments. And these, again, real old vintage dolls, but they're in great condition. And again, we're going back to the dolls. You can see there's all different varieties. This is the upstairs bathroom. Again, really nice stuff in the bathroom. Some a lot of lanterns and lamps. These really nice accent tables are in the upstairs bathroom. You can see all the lanterns behind the tub there. Real nice stuff. We have such an assortment in this house, and you can see there's cleansers and shampoos and just unbelievable items. There's an old vintage stand-up portable air conditioner there, and a lot of candles, brand new, never used. A lot of stuff that you haven't seen in years and years. We're in a hallway now upstairs, and you can see this vintage piece of furniture, some wash basins, and you can see right there. You can see these accent tables. There's also a very vintage sewing machine, and again, more figurines. Now we're in the living room downstairs. There's a really beautiful living room set, and there's a lot of religious items in this house also. And as you can see, there's pictures and statues, and now we got some Delft blue glass and some, again, more lanterns. Those beautiful chairs are in excellent condition. We have some Depression glass. We have some mid-century modern furniture. And now we're coming up to the other side of the room. And as you can see, more religious items. Beautiful cuckoo clock on that wall. And again, beautiful cabinet with, again, really, really nice tea sets, teacups. Again, more Depression glass. There's a lot of lanterns and lamps, as you can see on the top of the mantle. There's a lot more. We're going to be coming up to the other side of the room, where you could see there's a whole assortment of really vintage Avon cologne and perfumes and things that you haven't seen in many years. And now we're going to be coming up to the other side of the room, and you can see that there's the milk glass in this beautiful cabinet. Again, all complete sets. And here comes the religious items. You can see the religious items that these people owned. There's small and there's large ones. Each one of them has its own unique beauty, and you have to see them. So it's just an amazing. It makes you feel really good to see all this religious, all these religious statues and items that I haven't seen in a very long time. We're going to probably be heading right now into the dining room, and again, there's a large assortment of sterling silver plate, and you can see there's a whole table here full of silver plate. There's another curio cabinet here with these really great figurines from every kind, every size, every kind. There's again a beautiful a set of silverware. There's a beautiful tea set, and again more china. A lot of these china sets are serviced for 12, and there's a few of them that are serviced for 24, and you can see that they're very in mint condition. And candelabras there, and again some Hummels. And this is a beautiful piece of furniture right here, all oak. And there's this beautiful Murano and Bohemian glassware and glass sets with the canisters. And again, this is the hutch, again filled with china sets, again very vintage. There's some tablecloths and linens. Now we're into the hallway room, the mudroom, I guess you would say, and these are all vintage toys. And there's an assortment of Madame Alexander, Wizard of Oz dolls. There's Beanie Babies. There's McDonald Happy Meals. Tubs full of them. There's also an assortment of record albums, 45s, 78s. There's, again, an assortment of vintage radios. There's an amplifier. There's typewriters. And there's cameras and video equipment and slides. Now we're on the shelf where all the trains are. There's a vintage set of Lionel trains. All the houses to go with it. All of them are in boxes. They're all in, again, great shape. And you can see here there's a set of bongos, and there's, again, assortment of children's toys and very vintage toys, actually. And now we're going to be heading up this way, and you're going to start seeing all these vintage electronics, turntables, cassette players. There's racing car sets that we used to play with when we were kids. There's old cameras and Polaroid cameras and binoculars, vintage VHS tapes from Disney, and just different. And again, there's another shelf full of vintage toys, all kinds of toys, wind-up toys, plastic toys, things that you haven't seen in a really long time. We're heading into the kitchen now, and you can see this entire shelf is filled with glassware, really nice stuff. We're coming again into the kitchen area. Those beautiful Delft blue glasses, Depression glass. We have the candy stripe glasses that I haven't seen personally in many years. All these figurines, all these little vases, um, all these display cases that you can see here. Really, really, really nice stuff. We're going to be heading right now down under the table. You can see there's more glassware, and we're going to go up to there's a hutch in the kitchen, again, filled with china, filled with vintage canister sets. There's the kitchen table, again, filled with china sets, beautiful china sets, complete sets, again, from 12 settings to almost 24 settings. And now we're going to actually head into where the kitchen counter is. And again, you could see all of the china sets that we displayed, complete sets. There's some depression glass, some regular glassware, and kitchen items. There's corningware, these really vintage items in the kitchen. There's all the glassware that you could see. There's an assortment of old cups, and there's the canisters that we used to use many years ago. Some more display cases. Now we're going to be heading over to the other side of the kitchen, and over there we're going to be finding again more glassware, some small kitchen appliances, toasters and blenders, mixers and stuff like that. There's vintage pots, probably from the 70s, and again, more glassware. And you can see every cabinet, every drawer. There's a brand new pot set that we found in the attic, brand new in boxes. And again, small kitchen appliances in the kitchen. And now we're going to be heading into the garage. In a second, here's the garage. And in the garage, there's amazing blow molds from the 60s and the 70s. You can see the Santa Clauses, the snowmen, the candles. We have the toy soldiers, all with the lights that light up on this table. And underneath the table is all vintage tools. And then you can see there's more religious statues, and there's vintage items over here, and there's some more tools underneath here. We have some Ryobi tools and hand tools, small and large. And now we're going to be coming up to some more pick boxes. And then under the table we have some a printer, and here's some more blow molds. That's a complete nativity set. Some beautiful snowmen, a pair of the snowmen. And then there's a lot of Halloween decor. There's Mary and Joseph with baby Jesus right next to their side. There's also Halloween blow molds everywhere. Halloween decoration. You can see the ghosts, the witches, the skeletons. And here we come with the Easter. There's a whole entire blow mold family of Easter bunny, the mother, the father, the baby bunnies. And there's the ghosts from Halloween, pumpkins, just again more Halloween decorations. And we're going to come on to this side over here, and again you're going to have all of these vintage Halloween items. You can see each one of them is in mint condition. And this set that's coming up is Santa on his sled with all of the reindeer, which is a very vintage item that they used to use again back in the 70s. We're in the basement right now, and you can see there's all pick boxes. There's all religious figurines, all different kinds of things in the pick boxes. And we have an entire basement filled with ceramic molds. And you can see that he made a lot of ceramic pieces, but the molds are in the hundreds of pieces. And you can see the entire basement is filled with these ceramic molds. And they're from really large ones to very small ones and everything in between. And they're all for sale. And they are in excellent condition. And you'll pick through them. They're all numbered. You can see the Christmas trees in the background. There's nativity sets. There's Santa Clauses. There's just about everything you could imagine. Camels and all different figurines. And you can see there's literally hundreds of them. So we really, really hope to see you at this sale. I think it's going to be an amazing, amazing sale. And if you visit our website, that would be jkbtimelesstreasures.com. You'll see more pictures, more still pictures, and you'll get more details about this upcoming sale.